Did you guys want to know how you could support the channel more?
You bet your sweet bippy.
Then head over to tpublic.com/theboardroom. That's tpublic.com/theboardroom to take a look at our merch store. So if you guys want to support the channel more, this helps in many different ways. Just go over to tpublic.com/theboardroom and check out our merch store.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wake and Bake Podcast, episode 34. Holy crap, 34. Back in my day. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully you all are well. Let me get the vibes going here in just a moment. I am always so unprepared when it comes to any of this. I'm terrible. Anyway, how are you guys doing this week? Sorry I did not stream Friday. I was not feeling the best. I ended up passing out really early and then waking up at like 3 in the morning and then not getting back to sleep. So that's just how it is. But hopefully, yeah, like I said, hopefully y'all have had a good weekend, man. It has been too crazy. I wanted to do a makeup stream yesterday, and then I ended up working on overlays and shit that I got a lot of shit going on, is basically what I'm saying. I'm trying to make this all cool and entertaining for you guys. So, you know, that's where we're at with it. But bongs up. Yes, that's right. Of course, we got Freeze in the back. We'll bring him in just a second. We've got Papa Cotton hanging out. Yeah, I love it. So yeah, today's episode, back in the day, we're just gonna talk shit. I mean, honestly, I never have a fucking agenda with these things. So let me pack a bowl, and then we'll jump into it. But first, before I do that, yeah, I love it. Shut up, Runner. What's up, Runner? Let me bring in my first person here. Of course, we got Freeze Peach Gaming. What's up, bro?
What's up? How's it going?
It's going good, man. It has been a long week. Not in a good way. You know, like you're like, man, this week was well paced. Like a lot of cool stuff happened, and no, this week was just long.
Just took forever. Got dragged out.
Yeah, pretty.
You know what? We're here now, and we're going to talk about back in my day.
That's right.
And to let everyone in the audience know just how prepared Ords on that side normally is for this stuff, I found out that the topic of this stream, as he said it, just now.
That's it. Yeah, it's not even really a topic. It's just like back in my, you know, like it's whatever. Like, it's funny because I'll set these up literally this morning. I'll give you an example. Like I woke up in the middle of the night last night, could not get back to sleep to save my life. My youngest he's had a stomach bug or something, so he's been shitting all over the place. And So that's been a thing. So I woke up in the middle of the night. I was like, came down here, watched some YouTube, and was like, I should set up the show. Like, I'll do it later, And then I got tired and I went back to bed, and I woke up at like 10:30 and was like, oh shit, I gotta set this up. Oh my god. So I'm like scrambling around it. I'm never prepared, which is probably not a good thing, but
I think for this show it adds to the spontaneity.
Yeah, you might be right. I think that's kind of
that's the spin I'm gonna give it.
Right. One sec. Let me play a clip. I gotta do a couple of things here really quick. I'm gonna play a clip for you guys. We'll start the show off right. I need to get more clips, but all right. This goes out to all you classic gamers there.
Now, when you buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1, you'll get Sonic 2 absolutely free. Sonic 2 handles stubborn stains, embarrassing bald spots, no problem. It even slices and dices, makes thousands of julienne fries. But wait, you can play it too. This free Sonic 2 is a $54.99 value. You get 2 Sonics for the price of 1. Sonic 2 fits easily into any tackle box. Made from a space-age polymer plastic for years of family fun. And pets love it too. Buy the Sega Genesis that comes with Sonic 1 and get Sonic 2 free. Act now. Wiener Dog Sweater sold separately.
Wiener Dog sold separately. Back in the day. I love it. Just like that commercial. All right, so hopefully it'll be a Snow will join us soon, hopefully. Last week's panel was awesome. Great show. I think we're going to start bringing Freeze in regularly whenever he can make it on Sundays. I love what he brings to the table. He loves this nostalgia stuff. You can see just by the posters behind him. So what we're going to bring him, and hopefully you guys in the audience are okay with it. I'm sure you are. Let me address some of the people in the chat. People, Brother Thomas, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're probably not waking and baking, but at least you're here with us, and we're waking and baking, so that's important. My brother Tim F, what's up, dude? How are you, man? It is damn good to see you. Release the McCracken. Always good. Good vibes, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what it's all about, is the good vibes. Of course, Freeze is getting some love in the chat. Tim F says, hail Freeze.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. What's up?
I can back that up. Ords. Not being prepared. Yes, 100%. But I think the important thing here to know and remember is we make it happen every time.
Yeah.
Every time. Also, and I'm going to make an announcement here. If you guys see this right here, did you see this? This is the unicorn onesie that I will be wearing for the Twitch stream that's coming up next weekend. So we're going to talk a little bit about that at the end of the stream. But just to give you a little flavor right there, that's what's happening. What do you got going on lately, Freeze? What's good with you, man?
Same stuff. Been doing my Friday streams with Megan. So I think this week we're actually switching that stream up a little bit. We were doing a movie every week, but it was starting to get a bit grindy for both of us. So we're gonna do off and on. We're gonna do 1 week we're gonna go over a movie. Next week we're gonna just chat. And so I put a tweet out there, which I should probably pin to my page, just asking people, hey, what do you want us to talk about? And I mean, I think since it's my Blast from the Past channel, it's going to wind up somewhat similar to this, like talking about nostalgia and stuff. They were asking us talk about fads, stuff like that, fads we might have been into growing up. And I think that might be a good one.
Yeah, dude, you could dedicate you remember the Gene Co. Fad?
Oh yeah, I was a Trip Pants guy.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I remember.
But we couldn't afford the real ones. We couldn't afford the Gene Co. So you had to get the ones that they were manufacturing in some shitty place in Chicago, right?
Yep.
Do you remember that? They had this big sting operation where they caught these people who were illegally manufacturing Gene Co.
Man, I don't remember that, but I believe it.
It happened. It was in Chicago.
What was it could they tell because the pockets weren't 4 feet deep?
I'm not sure exactly how they tell. It was counterfeit shit, though. You know what I mean? And nowadays, I feel people don't even give a fuck about counterfeit. Yes, I'm sure if it's discovered, they slap them with a copyright, cease and desist, all that good shit. But everybody, I mean, how many of the same thing do we have from different companies?
Well, also, it's all made in China. What are they going to do? Bitch at China?
They're literally making
stuff.
It all comes from the same factory.
Yeah.
And then they just they slap their brand on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is, man. It's not like back in the day where a company made that was the company you went to for that specific product, right?
Mm-hmm.
What day is that going to be? Probably, I have to figure it out. I want to take a day off of work for it, but I'll probably end up doing it like Saturday or Sunday. So like what we'll do is if it's Saturday, it'll be like 2 in the afternoon to like 2 in the morning. If it's Sunday, it's going to be like from like, it'll probably be Saturday. We'll go with this time slot. Saturday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Unicorn stream. We're going 12 hours or as long as I don't like end of my life during the stream, we'll keep going for at least for 12 hours. So I'm excited about that. I won't be able to watch the rest of the stream. This one or the unicorn one, and that's unfortunate, but we understand, man. Preparations is for the anally retentive. Live free. I think I can get behind that.
Yeah.
What you smoking on this morning? Ords and peach. It's funny you say that because that was going to be our next topic. But yeah, Gene Code Jeans. You should talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about those. The silly pants fads of the 90s into the aughts.
Do you remember the yo-yo fad? Everybody had a fucking yo-yo.
See, I wasn't like part of a yo-yo fad, but like I was doing yo-yos. Like it wasn't a thing. I lived up in like the mountains in the middle of nowhere, and that wasn't a fad. But like I was the only person who was playing with yo-yos back then, and like I got into them. Like I had, of course I'd have the Imperial, the Duncan Imperial, which is just the classic round yo-yo. I had a couple of butterflies. I wasn't super big into those, but I had one. It was a wooden, but the same style as the butterfly. That was called the Raven.
Yeah.
And that thing, I really like the Raven. But, and I even, because it was something I was super into as a kid, I'll still occasionally, I keep, just the classic Duncan Imperial, because they're like $2 at Walmart. Like, they still sell them.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember Bumblebees. That was like the shit back in that was like the one, it just spun, right? It was like the top of the line.
That was the one that had the bearings in it, right?
Yeah, and it was crazy, right? And that's the ones that I like and shit. But that was awesome because it was like the butterfly style, and you could. I mean, I remember doing it was somebody was saying something about how they were covering Yo-Yo Man. I don't know if you remember this. It was like an old video that I had got when I was a kid. It came with it was like a set that my grandmother got or something like that. It was like a Duncan Yo-Yo that came with a VHS tape of Yo-Yo Man. And it was like him and his brother were on this adventure to teach him how to yo-yo, and it was fucking goofy, dude. I'll have to try to find the commercial and shit. But
I didn't have that one.
Yeah, that was, some people in the chat might know that. I don't know. Yo, check it out. Speaking of, we was just singing your praises here. Yo, the noob reviews is in the house. Hey guys, did you ever have Pogs? Of course we did. I'm a little upset that Quarter Black Garrett beat me to the Pog game because I totally wanted to make Or's World Pogs. I thought it'd be really fucking sick.
Oh, dude, still do it.
Yeah, you still do it.
Yeah, that would actually be awesome for a lot of, especially the nostalgia channels. Get into making Pogs, and someone's got to make a thumper. What was your thumper? I had the one that came with the Space Jam VHS.
See, we call it like slammers. That's what we
Slammer.
Yeah,
that was it. Slammer. Yeah.
I couldn't even remember, but I do like. Here, hold on a second. I got this cool collector, David, or it was Harley. Sorry, Harley Davidson. I can't even fucking talk today. This coin is a collector's.
That would work.
And I could do that, but I don't know. It might be worth something. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't use it to play games.
Yeah,
but
if anything, it's just nice. Get something crappy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing because it's got to be heavier, right? I think they were metal, right? They were metal.
Yeah.
Something like
I think
that.
the one I had a couple, but the one I remember only because it came with the Space Jam VHS, which is like the most 90s thing you could possibly have.
That is, that is totally one of the most 90s thing you could have, 100%. Real quick, let's acknowledge some folks in the chat. Of course, we got Phil Tiamity. I came into Ord saying, back in my day. Hey, Boomer, and hey, Steven.
What's up, Phil? Yeah, you need to end that with like, get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn, Billy. I have to get back to work, so I won't be able to watch the rest of the stream. I'll probably watch the Unicorn onesie on replay. That's cool, bro. I get it, man. I get it, bro. But we're going 12 hours, so you should be able to come in after work and either like play with us after, or maybe even, I'm not sure what time I know you start work not relatively early, but you work long days, so there's always a spot for you. Hey Ords, how did you get the noob reviews sidekick on?
Yeah, I am Megan's sidekick. That's what Phil tells me. He keeps saying,
Yeah,
I'm
but this
sidekick,
motherfucker, he's the sidekick too, so he's sitting there talking shit.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's projection.
Yes,
It's projection.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yes, Slammer. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly. I remember that like it was yesterday. And the whole idea is to flip the pog over,
Mm-hmm.
and then you basically, isn't it where you slam each other a stack, and then whatever flips over you get to keep? Isn't that how that
Man,
works?
I can't even remember. I had Pogs and I had the Pog collection. Everybody had the gallon freezer bag full of Pogs, but like by the time like people had started collecting those, like Pokemon cards had been a thing, and like marbles actually became a really big thing in my neighborhood.
Really?
So, like, yeah, everyone would have like their sack of marbles that they'd
Really?
walk up with. Yeah, and you'd know who else's parents were alcoholics because you would have the Crown Royal bag full of marbles.
The Crown Royal bag.
Yes, you
That's
have the
great.
Crown. Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
I was just say marbles. Like I don't even know if people still play marbles. Like that was a huge thing still when I was a kid. Like you'd grab a stick and draw the circle and set them up. And
I had the pad you would I had the pad you would slam the pogs on, right? It was like I can't maybe a foot around, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. But I remember like we definitely got into it for a hot second, and we had some of the stuff. Papa says I don't have any of pogs left except for the slammer. Well, that's the most important part because you can always just make your own pogs. I'm sure it's just cardboard, pretty much.
Yeah,
What's
get
up?
a cereal box, cut it up.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Soul Assassin? Or some old Marvel cards or something? Who knows?
Yeah.
Free Speech is a better sidekick than Phil ever will be.
Ooh, shots fired. But you know what? You're on my side.
Yeah.
Promise.
Oh,
On my
whatever,
side.
Ords. You're just mad because what?
Because you're the
You
IT.
I'm the IT girl. You're just mad because Noob Reviews is hanging out. Noob, you wanna link? Let me know if you want a link, and we're not gonna send Phil a link. So we'll bring Noob on if she wants to come on, but not Phil. Phil can
Not
just
Phil,
sit in the audience and be sad about it.
Yeah, he can sit there eating his ketchup on pizza.
You mentioned it. Oh God. Oh man. Well, you had to mention ketchup on pizza, didn't you?
Oh, he's gonna be going off in the chat now.
Yeah, Oh God, ketchup on pizza. That's never. Oh God. Oh. Phil, don't ever mention ketchup in the chat. Ketchup on pizza in the chat. I was a kid when Pokemon became big. Never understood how that card game worked. I only know how to. Look, even back in the day, I kind of knew it was very difficult. Like, because I had played Magic the Gathering back in the day, so they're kind of very similar to each other in a sense. Different but similar. And anyway, it doesn't matter. I remember Pokemon being fucking huge, and I think a first edition Charmeleon somewhere that I had. What's up?
If they're actual first edition, look them up online. Some of those are worth money.
Oh, I know.
It
It was funny because I don't know why, but I had this like I used to collect cards back in the day. I had the super thick glass that you'd use screws to put together, right? You put your card yeah. So I put a Charmeleon in there. Like back then, it was worth nothing, So I gotta find that. I got like boxes full of stuff, man. Boxes full of stuff that I need to go through.
Yeah. Competitive Pokemon is actually still a thing. Like it's still around.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, release the McCracken. That's what I was saying. We were talking about Pogs, and I was like, "Yeah, Quarter Black put out Pogs. It's fucking awesome." I'm gonna, we're gonna get some when we go down. Crown Royal bags are good for storing stuff. I believe that. Wait, Ords being in whatever, bro. Get out of here. I don't even think Noob's still here. So, you lucked out, Phil. You lucked out. But if you are Noob Reviews, let me know.
She also does her regular video releases Sunday, so she's. Oh yeah, there you go.
There she says, I'd love to join you guys, but I have 2 things I need to get started on. Hey, that's totally cool. Look at that, Phil. You ain't doing nothing. Sitting in my chat. She's got stuff to do. What's up with that, Phil? Huh? Anyway. Yeah, Pogs, man. That shit was crazy. Like,
oh, yeah.
I guess, we don't have to touch base on, like, deep dive into, like, fads and stuff of the 90s. But what else is there? We can just talk about it, and then we can promote your shit and what you're putting out.
Oh, yeah, man. yeah, Pogs were huge. You know, like I was saying, played marbles. Yeah, Pokemon cards. I was huge into Pokemon cards. Hell, I still play like the Pokemon video games.
Yeah. Oh, the old ones, or like I don't like really any of the new ones. I gotta be honest. Not a fan.
I haven't like the new ones that have been coming out on the Switch. Like, I'm not big on how they look. I wanted them to go back to being like 2D games. Like my favorite one still would be the Heart Gold, Soul Silver remakes that they did.
Okay.
On DS. Okay. Those were great. They were still 2D. You know, it was still pixel art, which I don't know. I just got a soft spot for pixel art. That's what I grew up with. And but yeah, the newer ones, I don't really like the 3D look for it, but I'm probably gonna give them a try. I haven't played them yet.
Here's the thing. It's like a lot of video game YouTubers have covered this, like especially as these games have released. They haven't really changed up the modeling from like, you know, older games. Basically, they're using the same kind of modeling, so the graphics haven't really, you know, stepped up much. They're using the same models. They're not putting, you know, you have to buy this copy to get some of the Pokemon, like kind of like how they were back in the day, which makes sense. But it's the way that they're doing it. I'm just not a big fan of it, man. You release 2 games, you start off with these Pokemon in this game, you started the Pokemon in this game, and then you're able to trade. Now I don't know if you can still do that. Like, you remember the link cable for the Game Boy?
Yeah, it's all online now, and you can even get like they even have like an app you can use where you can store your Pokemon on a cloud that's owned by Nintendo, and yeah, you can. So you don't even have to have 2 systems to trade, but then some of them you still got to trade to evolve. So you kind of need 2 systems or a friend with the game. But yeah,
well, I felt bad for you, Ord, so I decided to join the stream. There's not enough drugs in the world. Oh yeah, real quick, hold on. I forgot to address this. What's up, memes of destruction? Sorry, I didn't mean to just bypass you there, but
I'm impotent, man. Get away from me, bitch.
Love you, memes.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna be nice to Phil.
And it was nice of you, memes, to take off from, you know, working out like crazy to come and join us.
Yeah, that's all he does, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna he's doing the One Punch Man workout. I'm gonna do the Goku zero gravity training, or the heavy gravity training.
Yeah, extra. You got to build the gravity pod first.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, memes, I'm going to need your muscles to help me build that contraption. So
yeah.
We got to get you on a new workout, bro. We got to change it up, man. 90s is back in the day, huh? Yeah, Papa, it is motherfucking back in the day. Y'all are embryos. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, that made me think something that like hit me hard. Like about 3-4 weeks ago, I just happened to turn the radio on, and it's like, yeah, we're playing classic rock. This is Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana. I'm like, oh, classic rock. Oh no! But then I think about it. I was like, okay, I was a kid in the early '90s, and like Queen, which was making music in the '70s and '80s, that was classic rock. So yeah, I guess like 15 years.
Well, dude, yeah, it's crazy. They're like, yeah. What do they say? So what are some of the songs I hear nowadays? We have the classic rock. Is it what was the name of the station? Oh yeah, was it 96.7 The Eagle? Today's classic rock. You know, and it's like they'll play like a Black Sabbath song, right? And they'll play like the Foo Fighters. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second here. Whoa, hold on. What is going on here? The Foo Fighters is classic rock now? What the hell, man?
Yeah, so unfortunately.
So yeah. Let me see in the chat. Oh, Daisy. Thank you, love. That's a huge help. That's gonna be huge for Florida. That's a big help. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Daisy. Holy shit, 30. Love, I appreciate you, Daisy. We got it. What does she want? What? I got you, Daisy. This one's for you. Thank you for the $30 dono. That's fucking huge. Thank you. This one goes out to you.
Me and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you. Happy together.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate you. And of course, joining us is Darth motherfucking News.
What is up? I'm doing well. How about you, man?
Man, I mean, after this beautiful donation from the amazing Daisy Blossom,
Man, that's a good day.
It is. I don't know why she looks out for me the way she does, but I got nothing but love.
Hey, I heard you say something about Florida. I need those dates, my man.
Yeah, I got you, man. Hold on. We got to talk about it after the show. There's some details I got to fill you in on. And
okay, cool.
Yeah.
I need to be filled in because I gotta start making plans. That's all I'm saying.
He's already baked. Listen to him, guys.
Who, me? Yeah, I'm fucking baked. I'm baked as shit.
You, dude. I fucking told you.
All right, I got to catch up.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, Daisy. I love you. That's my favorite clip. See, that's why I got you. Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate you. Back in my day, I saw Metallica open up for Ozzy at the Ultimate Sin / Puppet Tour. That's back in the day. Whatever, old man. What's up, Sherry? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Good morning, Oris. Good morning to you, and hopefully your weekend has been good, and hopefully you're doing your own kind of. If you don't smoke, hopefully you're doing your own kind of wake. Everybody's got their version of wake and bake, right? Whether it's a cup of coffee or whether it's somebody's got their version of wake and bake. That's all I'm saying. How you doing, Darth?
I'm doing good. I just had to go pick up my dogs from my friend's place because I was out of town again, and then we smoked the blunt, and then I came home, and I got your link, and I was like, let's hop on this bitch. Let's do
It's like you're up fucking early, bro.
Yeah, right. It's what, 1 o'clock?
I don't know. I was gonna say, yeah, you're Eastern. That's right.
Yeah.
How is that bouncing between Eastern and Central? Like, is that a pain in the ass for you?
It's weird. Like, I keep my watch is always set to Central time zone, but my phone is obviously always Eastern. So I always know. I'm always aware of. Like, I know it's only 1 hour and it's easy to remember, but it's
still different.
Yeah, because I gotta deal with people like west of the line every day, so I kind of always need to be aware of the time difference.
Yep. Well, hey, let me ask you this: we were talking about 90s fads, Darth. Now, you don't have to tell me what year you were born, but do you remember the 90s?
Yeah, I remember the 90s. I was born in 1990. I'm a 90s baby. Yeah,
I'm
not afraid to admit that. I was
from
born
the
in
fucking beginning, son.
Yup, same. 1990.
Look at that. All right, so let me ask you this: do you remember Pogs?
I was just about to ask if you remember Pogs.
That's what we've been talking about. That.
Holy shit, dude! I remember. Yeah, Pogs. Do you remember Go-Go's?
No. What the fuck is a Go-Go?
You don't remember Go-Go's? Look up Go-Go's right now. Those little plastic molded creatures. Go-Go's. What?
Yeah. We were talking about Pogs. Look, Pogs. You say?
Yeah. Dude, Pogs and Go-Go's were at the same time. How do you not? It's like Digimon and Pokemon. Pogs and What? Come on, man.
No, I never heard of that. But look, we talked about yo-yos. We talked about Gene Code jeans. We talked about all of that shit.
Yeah, the light up shoes.
Light up shoes. Yeah.
Or the ones with the goo that you push. You like that. Kind of
the pump up.
Yeah.
The pumps. They hit a little basketball. You pump them up.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. Some of this shit that look, here's the thing. The 90s was this we had this new technology, right? We had all this cool shit, but we had the old shit. It was
technology before the internet. That's what that's what it was.
It was this grand experiment of technology, and how can we let's just throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what sticks, kind of thing, right?
And kids got the most out of it because their experiments were all kids' toys and shit. That's what I felt like. Most of the fun, the cool stuff was for kids.
Yep.
You know,
there's a commercial I want to clip. You guys remember the Oozinator? It was a squirt gun or whatever, Nerf gun that shot ooze.
Yeah.
And I want to clip it because if you look at it, it's kind of a fucked up commercial, but it's got kids being covered in goo and they're it's just fucking bad, dude.
Play
it. Maybe we will. Yeah, maybe we'll bring that up, the Oozinator. Actually, we should look at old classic commercials and shit here too. Even though I play some of them, but we gotta real quick. We gotta catch up. I'm not fucking stoned enough. I gotta get a dab ready. I got a new little dab set up too. Check it out, Darth, for when you come over.
Oh, very nice. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
So it's not that the big ass one with the giant fucking nail on it that
Oh yeah.
you could suck an aircraft through the motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
Which I guess is okay, but let's play a clip. I love you guys. I got the munchies too.
What do you guys want? Get some sour cream and onion chips with some dip, man. Some beef jerky, some peanut butter. Get some Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars, a whole lot of hot. Make sure chocolate, gotta have chocolate, man. Some popcorn, red popcorn, graham crackers. Graham crackers with the marshmallows, the little marshmallows, and little chocolate bars, and we'll make some s'mores, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. Also, celery, grape jelly, Captain Crunch with the little crunch berries. Pizzas, we need 2 big pizzas, man. Everything on them with water, whole lot of water, and onions.
That's it?
Yeah, you called it, Kragan. You called it.
That's it.
You know what's funny? I actually get copyright claim for that clip every time.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's the music that's playing in the background, and it's like you almost wouldn't even know there was fucking music in the background.
I know, that's weird.
Really listening to it. Y'all have the Tamagotchi games. I remember the Tamagotchis.
Yep.
I was 2 I got the cheap one.
I got the one from McDonald's.
Oh, I had the Pikachu one.
Oh, see, that was
I had a
king
dude
shit.
who was like a weightlifter.
Yeah.
You had a weightlifting Tamagotchi?
Yeah. It was
Like he had
a
to pump iron every 50
Yes.
or 15 minutes every day?
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool. What's up, Mac? How you doing, brother? It's good to see you.
What's crazy about the Pikachu Tamagotchi is it had like it was a pedometer, like it was supposed to count your steps and stuff. And what people found out is it's actually like a crazy accurate pedometer. So if you want to actually count your steps, yeah, this thing is like supremely accurate.
That's awesome. That's dope.
Hell yeah, man. Anyone remember jumping off their or jumping your bikes off of sketchy child-built? Oh hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
We're like digging bricks out of the garbage and shit. Like, oh no, it's cool. Dirty old
100%.
board. Fuck yeah, slide them motherfuckers under there, let her eat.
Yep.
Go lay underneath it, and I'm gonna jump over you.
Did you ever make like your that or like the little homemade like water slides? Like you lay out like a tarp and put water on it, and you slide down the hill. You ever do that?
Like a slip and slide.
Yeah, like
Dude,
a slip and slide. Exactly. Yeah.
Tarps are wicked crazy for that, dude.
Yeah.
It is
Man,
crazy how slick those things get.
And like bike jumps, like so when I was a little kid, we didn't have much. We just had like, get the board and some cinder blocks. But when I moved to my new neighborhood when I was like 11, 12, there was actually like a dirt pit that somebody had set up for like specifically for dirt bikes and stuff that was like off in the back of the neighborhood. But you had to go past the sewage pump station. So like you had to hold your breath as you're walking past that because it just smelled like it reeked of shit. But you go back into the woods and yeah, there were all the huge dirt jumps and a whole trail that went around. And that thing was crazy awesome.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, man. Tamagotchi's always fucking died. Yeah?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I had one. I didn't give a fuck if it actually used the thing. Custom ramps with 2x4s and bricks, 2x4s and bricks. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That's what we did. We dug out dirty old planks of wood from the fucking garbage, and we put up blocks and bricks and fucking. Sometimes if we didn't have that, we just pile up a pile of sticks and put the fucking. We did whatever we could to have a good time, man.
Right.
A buddy of mine built a 50-50 ramp for skateboarding, just not a ramp, but just a bar. Yeah. He found an old street sign that had fallen over, and he put that thing on. He drilled it into a 4x4 and put 2x4s on the end to stabilize it. And that thing was the shit. You could grind like a mofo on that. Just wax it up.
Dope. Exactly. See, and I think that. Especially with the kids nowadays, like back then we were kind of forced to be creative. We were forced to use our brain, forced to come up with something that worked. Engineer something, right? We were kind of our own tiny little engineers back in the day. If you think about it. We built tree houses. We fucking,
yeah. I know.
Crazy, man.
I remember just like getting together with all the kids in my neighborhood, going to the cul-de-sac and just playing good old fashioned round of kickball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, kickball.
God, we caused so much fucking trouble in the neighborhood. Like I know the people in the neighborhood when I grew up hated us because we didn't give a fuck. We were having a good time. I remember like launching like icicles at fucking cars and shit, like getting chased down by dudes slamming the brakes and shit. You know what I mean? Like I remember that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I remember the buddies like, look, I stole my dad's porno mag. You know, like, shit like that. You know, shit that like just kids will never experience nowadays just because of the way the world is. You know.
No. I used to ding dong ditch. That was like, I used to think that was so funny. Just ring the doorbell and then just go hide in the bush and watch them come out and then do it again. This is like all before ring doorbells. So like,
yeah, you can't do that. No more motherfuckers to see you.
They'll see you.
Yeah, we took our big wheels apart and made contraptions that we jumped. See, that's what's up. What's up, Jedi? How are you? Hey, Ors, it's been a while, my friend. Yeah, it's good to see you, Jedi. Hopefully all is well with you. I was the silly girl who laid down between the ramps. Fortunately, I'm still alive. Well, that was the thing. You had to build it right, or else it would. You had to build the motherfucker. I remember my brother and I. We plotted this course around the neighborhood, which we turned into like a racetrack, basically, with our bikes, right? And this was like the day before we were going to camp for the week, and we're racing. He's going to this alleyway. Comes out of the alleyway with no brakes on his bike. This is like how fucked up we were. We built our own bikes. No brakes. T-bones a fucking car, ends up on the roof and falls off the car. Goes to the hospital, and then the next day we're on the way to camp. You know what I mean? It was just that, like, that's just what we did. You know?
Yeah, I feel like kids these days don't scrape their knees enough. They don't like touch grass or climb trees. They're just like on their phones, like just technology in their face. I don't know. I just feel like kids need to get out more, man. Like,
yo, what up, Snow?
Yo, can you hear me okay?
What's up,
Snow?
Yeah,
we got you, bro. We got you. You there?
What up, brother?
I got shit internet this weekend. They're messing with the main router thingamajigger here in my neighborhood. So I've been having terrible signals lately.
You're on the phone, aren't you?
Yeah. And, so I'm doing the payphone thing today. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's okay.
Wait, the payphone?
Around the corner on a payphone.
he's like just standing on the corner on our podcast having a conversation, pumping quarters in every 3 minutes.
Right. Some old lady keeps knocking on the door like, it's my turn.
Yeah, can you hurry up, please? I gotta my pager's going off.
This is the last phone booth in the state, lady. Back off.
That might be the last phone booth in the country, homie.
You know what's funny? I was actually working on a short film recently, and we couldn't find a phone booth, man. We looked everywhere for a phone booth, and there's just no more public phone booths. We had to drive like an hour and a half away to some subway station, and down in the subway there was a phone booth. But it's like you don't see public phone booths anymore. I don't know if you have any in your area, like for real. I know you're just joking, but like talk about phone booths, nostalgia.
Yeah, you see the skeletons and the remnants of them around from time to time. Like in my town, you see them. You're like,
they're gutted.
Yeah. Wires all hanging out of there. So I'm like, well, that can't be fucking good. Let's see, strung out fishing line and a bunch of cans attached. All of a sudden, the car would make a bunch of noise and run. Oh, that's hilarious. Which reminds me, did you guys ever do this where you would like take a can and like smash it on top of your tire, and then it would basically what we would do is we would take a can and we would like smash it around the tire to where it would kind of like stick to the tire, and then it would hit the back frame of the bike where the seat was, and it would make this noise like it would make it sound like an engine.
Yeah. Well, I used to just put a card. You take like a playing card.
Do that too. Yeah.
Stick them in the spokes.
Yeah.
Card with the clothesline clip.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. It was a clothesline clip. Yep.
That's it. Man.
Damn.
God, dude, our childhood was the best. We had we had the technology and we had the outdoor shit. We had the fucking imagination.
Did you grow up around snow? Like I used to build like little mini igloos and shit when I was a kid.
Yes.
Like little tunnels in the snow. It'd be so much fun.
The best part was like we had this alleyway and the city would plow into this one specific part in the back of my buddy's yard, which was across the street.
Yeah.
And it would pile up. So then you can dig a hole into that pile.
That's so
cool. And it would just be this like epic fucking like snow fort.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Fucking awesome, man.
Missed that.
Snow, did you ever have that?
I'm sorry, what? I missed it. I'm smoking.
No. Did you grow up around snow? Like not yourself. Did you grow up around snow? Like
Well, yeah.
SNOW.
There's a reason I have my name. I lived in the snow because I grew up in the Northwest. So snow days were my favorite days, and I probably from about 9 years old to about 20, every winter I was up on the ski hill, either skiing or snowboarding. In fact, I did it so much, people thought I was the abominable snowman because I was just constantly out in the snow. And
Nice.
so that's one of the.
So Snow Dub doesn't stand for like a $20 worth of Coke?
You know, I've had that question asked
I
to
never
me
even thought about that.
1,000
No,
times.
I thought that's
It's
what
funny.
that was.
No, that's funny. No, actually, Snow Dub comes from. Originally, I when I was rapping, when I first started rapping, I went by Snowman, and
Okay.
one of my
It was already
friends.
easy.
Yeah, I was already Snowman, and then one of my friends that I was rapping with, he was just kind of rattling off my name, by the letter. He was all SNO to the dub, and instead of saying W, and it kind of stuck, SNO to the dub, and then it was Snow Dub after that, and then it just stuck.
I like
Yep.
that. That's cool. Got a little history lesson.
A little
on
Snow
that.
Dub lore, y'all. Fucking put that
Hell
one
yeah.
in the books. It is a fit. The internet's forever, baby.
Old school style from the payphone, baby.
That's what, yeah, son, that payphone shit, bro. Did you mean to sell you some quarters or some shit, bro?
I dialed 1-800-COLLECT. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man, you're running up my bill and shit, man. It's gonna be like $100 bill.
Thanks for accepting,
5
Lords.
minutes of conversation. Anyway, Jedi says I'm doing great. Thanks, Lords. How are you? I'm life, man. It's life. This is the first stream I've caught on Orchard. Well, god damn, this is the first stream.
This guy shreds ass.
Appreciate you being here. Hell to the yeah. Of course, Pop says, "Hey, Snow." Man, y'all are blowing it up in the chat. Snow is using 100-COLLECT. Yeah, I remember that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sure I used that in jail once. Gotta call collect, baby. Very nice, Snow.
I'm just glad the chat's not, trying to riot because I didn't do a Cotton Council show last night. And
you didn't?
Everybody was sad and mad at me, and I felt like I let everybody down.
Oh man, Nardwar gonna ask Snow about that after he gets famous. Snow's already famous, didn't you know that? He's already,
Kind of.
You've gone viral, right?
Yeah, no, I had it was played on the radio in Washington State. Yep.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Good.
Cell phone commercials.
I dropped that Seahawks song the perfect year because we won the Super Bowl that year, so it was just perfect timing.
Perfect. Right place, right time.
Yep, got lucky.
That's how this works. That's how it's been working, right? Your right place at the right time.
That is the right time.
Hell yeah, man. But nah, so Snow, we were just talking about, I'm sure you heard, we were talking about like different fads and shit that we did when we were kids. We were just talking about how we would dig snow forts in the wintertime, right? Did you ever do like snow forts when you were a kid?
Yeah, I actually was in a snowman building contest and I won first place. I built a snow dragon. Yeah.
Nice.
I got a picture of it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'll send it over. Hang on.
Snow dragon, huh? Shit, man, the snow dragon. That's badass. Hold on.
I got a picture here somewhere.
Yeah, you look that up.
Best I ever had was just the sad classic 3-segment snowman with a, coal. Never had a carrot for the nose either, so it was always just like a stick that was vaguely nose shaped. Get stuck in him.
Now we definitely did all of that. Sticks. We used carrots only if we had them, obviously. But yeah, and I remember even like how you would do like sand castles, right? You fill the bucket, yeah. Like we would even do that with snow, right? Or we would sometimes we would take like an old cooler, and because with a cooler you can get a nice big block of snow, like one big brick of snow. So we would do all of that. Oh shit, dab time. And snow's here, so that means we got to take a hit. So I do got to get a dab going. Here's an old commercial for you guys since we're feeling the nostalgia right now. Let's do it. Everybody grab your shit. As Papa would say, bongs up. Let's go.
Straight. It's straight.
Get
Get Titanic Monday, August 31st at midnight. Guaranteed to be there with a chance to win a fantasy cruise. Free limited edition Titanic print. August 31st at midnight. Get Titanic and go home.
Well, what the fuck happened, man? Let's see. Damn it. Where the hell? I must be fucked up because I cannot find my fucking torch to save my life. Damn. That sucks. God damn it.
You just had it, too.
Yeah, well, I think I did. Oh, I'm not even going to tell you where it was.
Wait,
Jesus motherfucking Christ.
Hang on. Look in your left hand.
Nope. I'm not even going to. Nope. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not even going to tell you where it was. Y'all are going to fucking roast me in the chat and. All right. I think we're good now, everybody. We're good. Prank phone calls were also a thing. Not that I ever did that. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Daisy, look at you.
Yes.
I love prank calls, dude. And like you could just like random, like in the phone book, you had everybody's number right in front of you. If you had the time and the energy, you could literally prank call everybody in the city.
Yeah, or just we would do a random number sometimes.
Oh yeah,
punch in a random number, and man, we never came up with anything like super elaborate or anything. It was always the classics of like, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go out and look for it.
Oh no, we would just do all kinds of stupid shit with those. We'd go to payphones and just call random numbers and shit, you know. You guys ever, Darth Snow? Did you guys ever prank call anybody?
Oh yeah, all the time. But we would do it. We wouldn't look at the phone, but we would just call random. We'd like use our area code and just call like a random number, and like sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. And when it did, half the times I would just start laughing and hand the phone to him, and he would hand the phone back to me. And then we just hang up.
That's it.
Like, didn't have the balls to like go through it, especially if it was like an older sounding guy that was like sounded like my dad.
Yeah, totally.
I would get like nervous.
Yeah, it probably was. You like end up on your house from your buddy's house on accident, like, right? So you call your wait, is that you, Darth? Is that you? You're like, oh shit, hang the phone up. Oh, good times.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, totally. No, I remember. The thing is I remember when I was a kid, man, like staying at my buddy's house, staying the night. And I just remember for hours we'd sit around and laugh, dude, and like almost like pissing ourselves laugh.
Yeah.
And I haven't had that in so long, like that childhood innocent, like even if it's a stupid poop and fart joke. I remember like one night it was me and two other buddies. We were having like a sleepover, hanging out. You guys remember Miss Cleo calling me now for you free reading, you know?
Yeah.
And like. We were making fun of that, and I just remember like it wasn't even that funny, but we were just we were laughing so hard, and like for whatever reason that moment is always stuck in my mind because it was just so genuine, and I remember it really in my life being one of those first moments that I had with my buddies, like just sitting around like
just laughing your ass off.
Yeah, man. And I just realized something. I never did tell Papa what we were smoking on, so give me 1 second here. Let me hit this. But yeah, Snow, what about you, man? You remember like your buddies and sleepovers and shit?
Oh yeah, of course.
Hell yeah, man. There you go, Papa.
No,
Dabs. All right, go on.
We got video games and sleepovers were like hand in hand when I was a kid. You know, come over, stay up all night, play the latest video games. Yeah.
Yep.
That was a thing to do.
I remember Snow. I would stay at my buddy's house, and this is how I really got into music. This buddy of mine back more, but we'd go over to his house, we'd play PlayStation, and he'd introduce me to like Black Sabbath and Ozzy and all of those guys. And his parents would have friends over, and they'd be down in the basement listening to the records, smoking weed, and we'd be upstairs like crushing Mountain Dews, you know, and jamming music ourselves. Well, we'd sit at the top of the stairs, and like we'd smell the weed and shit. We like we thought we were the coolest kids sitting at the top of the stairs smelling the weed, and we're like, "You smell that?" You know, just being dumb little kids, man. And
yeah, I remember that.
Good fucking time. Good fucking time.
Dude,
My school.
I remember.
Oh, go ahead.
I remember even as a teenager, like it wasn't quite the same as like being a kid having a sleepover, you know, staying up all night playing Killer Instinct and drinking Mountain Dew. But even as like a teenager, I had one friend, and he would regularly come over to my house for like this one whole summer. I was probably like 15 at the time, and this would be like at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. He would come over, we'd get a Domino's pizza and a 2-liter of Coke, and we would stay up and watch. The one movie we always watched was the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
One of the best movies of all time.
Dude, we
Love
watched
that
it.
movie.
We must have watched it 30 times that summer.
Hell yeah, dude. You know, that's why I had that kind of same story, sort of. But that movie was a School of Rock. Jack Black's last movie.
Oh yeah, dude. School of Rock is a classic.
It's a fucking great movie. It's like, let's rock.
I'm a old ass man, so I saw the Ninja Turtles in the theater. We went and saw it, I think, 3 times.
Whatever,
me
Snow.
and my cousin.
Why are you fucking hating and rubbing that shit in our face?
Well, it's because I'm old. But yeah, no, I grew up with the cartoons and the original action figure line. Yeah, that was all me.
But my mom she's like, I ain't spending the money we ain't got to go see that movie.
Oh man, I saw it 3 different times. Yeah, I had to go see it more than once. It was great.
Dude, my school had to remove the phones because kids would call the local pizza restaurant or whatever. Hey man, somebody's making money. That's whatever. Papa Cotton Rose. She's never. Let's go. Slumber party. No slumber. Lots of laughing. Oh yeah, man. Good times. Waking up, eating breakfast and shit. Wait for your moms to come pick you up. In high school, we kept prank calling the same people after listening to way too much Sam Kinison and Andrew Dice Clay, and the cops got that's hilarious though. That's what like our childhood was all about, man. Was like that right there. This shit right here, like. And if we got caught, we learned something from it. Like, but they didn't stop us. Like, there was this sense of not giving a fuck, but but still having respect for your fellow man, right? Like, you didn't fuck with people to the point where it would kill them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course not.
It was just this innocent, like you like knocking on the door of somebody's door. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Nowadays, you knock on somebody's door, they'll bring a gun to it. You know what I'm saying? They'll answer with a gun in their hand.
I know.
You know, you just can't have fun. Can't have fun anymore. But real quick, Papa, just to answer your question, today I'm smoking on. What the fuck is this? I don't even know what this is.
Is Ord's roboting a bit, or is that just me?
We're getting Ord's headroom.
I roboted?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, my signal's not the best right now. I don't know what's up with that. I got too much shit open or something. I don't know.
Got Ord's headroom and Snowdub on the payphone. This is one monkey jinked up stream, man.
All right, so check it out. We have wedding cake. This is wedding cake, and they label these as smalls. They're not smalls. They're fucking huge ass nugs.
No, that's good.
So I ain't mad at it. And then we have orange soda, which is the sativa crumble that I'm smoking on currently. So with the well, you guys fucking know. You guys know.
That looks good.
Let's see. What's up? What's going on here? Pranks by the channels. No one's safe. What is this?
That seems like an ad.
No, I don't know who it is. But anyway, but yeah, so like I was saying, man, like that innocent prank, right? Like when we were kids. I'm trying to think of some of the other shit that we did. I mean, even when we were in high school, we still did dumb shit like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like homemade stink bombs.
Yeah.
We did that a couple of times. And all it would just be like a plastic sandwich bag, and we'd put like the worst smelling stuff we could think of. A buddy of mine, his dad had bought some like on stuff you put on the shelf hollandaise sauce, which really isn't as good as real hollandaise sauce. But he bought that stuff, and we put that in like dog crap and like the worst mayo. soda, anything nasty in there. Oh yeah, we'd zip it tight and stick it underneath the shed for like 2 months, and then just go. And this one was kind of malicious. You'd go and like throw it on somebody's car or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
That was kind of malicious. That's taking it a step too far.
Damn. Yeah, I remember the only prank I pulled in high school was we had like the hall monitor. She would drive around like this campus, the high school campus, on like this gator. You know what I mean? Like those little gators that you see on the sideline of the NFL. And me and some friends, we got like this piece of plywood and we pushed it on it, and we pushed the gator out into the middle of the pond behind the school, and it slowly just sank before they got to it. So we like totally destroyed school property, but that was probably the worst thing I ever did. Never made any like foul fecal matter stink bombs, but we did sink a 4-wheeler.
Dude, that I never really did have like the 4-wheelers and shit like that, where some of the kids that I knew would, fucking those guys they ended up being like stunt dudes and fucking, guys with like crazy ass jobs that don't give a fuck about heights and shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember when a kid took over the school intercom and played music. See, that's what I'm like, shit like that, man. Like I remember when we were in high school, I talked about this. I was like, it'd be really cool if we get a whole bunch of Alka-Seltzer tabs and throw it in the pool. That's cool, right? Just foam that motherfucker out. Like I thought that would be hilarious.
Someone did they shaving creamed the inside of the principal's vehicle. He had it was a Corvette, and they even they froze the shaving cream cans, showed up not 3 o'clock, but like right after the principal would show up, because he'd get there at like 5 a.m. And so they showed up right after that, got in, Slim Jimmed his door open, put in, punctured the cans, threw him in the car, so that by the time 1, 2 o'clock rolled around, his entire car was filled with shaving cream.
That's nuts. And then here's the other thing too, man. Like you're just saying, like pranks between homies, like pranking your friends was the best, man. And I understood it, right? Nowadays you prank your friends, man, everybody gets all butthurt.
Oh man, me and my friends used to beat each other up. We had boxing gloves, and we'd get together and just pound the hell out of each other and knock each other out. And it was rough, back. That was probably 15, 16, when your testosterone's at an all-time high.
Right.
You're all just trying to prove who's the alpha, and I got my butt kicked a couple times, kicked a few ass myself, but it toughened me up. That's for sure. I really appreciate those days now, looking back at it, because
man,
it builds confidence in you when you tussle with the boys.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like my oldest and his cousin, they'll be in here fucking roughhousing and like fucking putting fingers up asses and shit. I'm like, what are you weirdos fucking doing? But then I'm like, you know what? Like that's the dumb shit we did when we were kids. We were weirdos and awkward and yeah. And just so everybody knows, I took care of that motherfucker that was in our chat being a fucking asshat. So he got the axe. I did prank on Ords. I told him he was cool. That's pretty fucked up though. I thought we were friends. Oh, thank you. You goddamn right. Yeah. Oh yeah, the queen is in the chat. Y'all being lazy today. Look at that. Look at this. What a beautiful picture. She's so beautiful. Anyway. That's okay, baby. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at you for being lazy. You're the queen. You can do that. All hail the queen. Yes, the queen of Kashyyyk. Bow, peasants! Bow to the queen!
Unless the kids are gone, the queen never has a day off.
That's right.
Hey! Son of a bitch!
You just woke up? Well, fuck. So did the queen. Well, she just got out of bed. I don't know if she just woke up, but I definitely know she just got out of bed. Definitely know that.
Darth.
Yeah.
You busy next Saturday night?
I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure yet. Why? What's up?
Oh, you want to rope him into that craziness, huh?
Well, what? Tell me.
I was just gonna ask him out on a date, but no. There's a Cotton Cow show next Saturday night.
He is a pretty handsome person. I'm just saying, like, if I was a lady, I would probably, I'd probably I don't know. He's pretty handsome. I'm just.
Oh, stop it.
Well, I know he's got long hair. I know that much.
Like I've got the old man beautiful hair. He's got the like. Dude, he's gonna have thick.
He's got that
hair
Samson hair. Yeah, he's got that Samson hair. I've seen it. He posted a picture once of his backside, and I was like,
right,
"Damn,
let's
look at
stop
that
jerking
hair."
him off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but
Don't take that hair off.
yeah, this Saturday night was a 10 to midnight East Coast time. So if you're up and around, come hang out with the puppets. We're having another crazy shindig. Yeah.
Okay, for sure, dude. Fuck yeah. On your channel.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, if I'm available, dude, I will be there. 10 to midnight.
Yeah, East Coast. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
It's a riot, dude. It's a riot.
I'm East Coast right now, so that's perfect. Yeah, no, I remember I popped in one night.
You did, yeah, for maybe 20, 30. Yeah, so you already got a feel for it. Yep.
Yeah.
It's a wacky time, man. It's a wacky time.
I know. It's out there, but I loved it.
Yeah, we just believe in titty privilege and fashion cotton entertainment.
That's right. There you go. Love you, babe. Darth wants to be a guest on the council before the fleshy sacrifice starts. Just saying. But I don't think you realize Darth is. He's a puppet himself. He's one of, like.
I guess
he's a character.
Yeah.
Like, why has that not happened already? I guess is my.
That's why he fits right in. Yeah, he'll fit right in. No problem.
Well, I am honored.
Yeah, but you got to wear the mask though. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
I will. No, I will. If I came on that, I'd wear the mask.
I'm just.
You don't have to do it the whole stream or anything either. If you want to just pop in a couple minutes with the mask on, I don't expect you to wear it all night. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
I just when he came over, I was like, "Did you bring the mask?" He's like, he hates me, man. He hates.
I was like, I fucking forgot it.
Yeah, he hates me. He's like, bro, I came to hang out, bro. I'm like, oh, yeah. I guess I should be nice.
I've been having internal debates about taking the mask off too, so I don't know, man.
What's that again? Say it again.
I've been having internal debates about the mask on my channel itself. To be honest,
it's face reveal. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Like maybe. Like I feel like the people that get it, and they don't want me to change. But I feel like it's kind of hindering me, maybe a little bit, from actually connecting with people, because they can't see my emotions on my face, and like they can't really, they can hear what I'm saying, and that's what's most important. But I feel like there's more of a human connection if they saw me. But I don't know. Part of me is like, nah, don't do it.
Hey, I was gonna tell this story, and I know I've already told you, Darth, but
tell it again.
Yeah, she says my son was like, he has to wear it.
Okay.
He was like, Darth can't show up without wearing it. So last Saturday, Darth came and hung out, right? And I was talking to my our boy, our oldest, and I said, hey, Darth's coming. He's like, oh, is he gonna wear his mask? I said, no, he's coming to hang out.
Bro, it's 90 degrees outside.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, well, I don't want him to come over then. I said, what do you mean? He's like, he can't come over without the mask on. I don't want to see his face. I said, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, it'll ruin it. I'm like, no, it won't. Like, what are you talking about, man?
It's like believe it or not, I am a human being underneath.
You separate art from the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. For a kid, that's like finding out Santa's beard was fake.
Yeah.
So, hey, all right, we got to come together. Darth's having a dilemma here. We're family. We got to come together to give.
I'm having a crisis.
He's having a crisis.
Crossroads.
Here. Now, I will say this, Darth, prepare yourself if you do a face reveal. When I say you're a handsome man, I'm not just saying that. It's a true fucking story. So, just prepare yourself.
That'll probably benefit him, actually. For me, like, everybody knows me as Jolly the Puppet, pretty much. Unless you listen or watch my music videos, then you see my face. But I have done a couple face reveals, but I save it for special occasions. Like the last time I did it, Drunk 3PO came on my show for my birthday stream, and he talked me into it. So I came on as myself for about 20-30 minutes, then went right back to being a puppet.
Nice. Yeah. Well, see, maybe I do something like maybe I test it out like
special
that.
occasion. Do it a special occasion.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, like, personally, with your character or the Darth character, or, which is you. I mean, that's all you. It's just you, like with an open gate, right? Like, it's just
and then of course, like it's when it comes to like my dark sense of humor. Yeah, I think that shit's funny, but it's I'm being extra on purpose. Do you know that? Like I'm being like a version of me amped up to 1,000.
Right.
If that
no,
makes
totally.
sense.
So,
I just think people that are new, they just kind of obviously assume that I'm trying to be some version of Deadpool, and that makes sense because I'm wearing a Deadpool mask. There's no way around that. So it's like just trying to separate Deadpool, who I'm not trying to replicate, and my own personality. And I think if you stuck with the channel long enough, you get that. You see the difference.
That's just your personality.
Right. But I just I think people think that I don't know. I get more and more people calling me out on it all the time. And it's like I can't help but notice. I'm like, well, fuck you, man. Like, I'm not Deadpool. What do you want?
Right. But
it's your version of it, definitely. That's how I see it. Like, it'd be the same thing if a guy was wearing a Michael Myers mask.
Yeah.
He's not Michael Myers,
Right.
but he's bringing across his version of it. So that's how I see it.
But the other thing though is too, Darth. It's not you've worn other masks. You've worn the Spider-Man mask. You've done other things. So
I do have other masks. Yeah, I do. My Spider-Man mask is. I don't know why I don't wear it more. I don't know. I have 2 Spider-Man masks that are like legit. So I don't.
Yeah, that one is badass, dude.
But yeah, I don't know.
So I guess my point with all that is your emotions are very, very much conveyed through your videos. It's not that like we can't convey your emotions or understand how you're feeling because you're very vocal about that. And I think that's the people that come through and watch and stick around are the people that get that.
I appreciate that. Okay.
And I think that's part of why people associate, because it's like something you came up with in your head that was so perfect you didn't even realize it until after the fact, right? Like your personality and the way you portray your content or the way you do your news with the Deadpool character, it was almost like you didn't plan that, it just happened that way.
It did. Yeah, it
right.
Just kind of happened that way, yeah.
Right. So to me, when I look at you in the Deadpool mask, I don't see Deadpool. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
from
the beginning, that's how it's always been.
Cool, man. Because it's really hard for me to I don't have anyone to talk to. Like, I mean, my friends don't know I do this. I don't really have anyone to talk to about what I do. So it's very weird. I'm very I'm in my own little bubble of just me, basically. So it's hard to look at my channel objectively and see what works about it, what doesn't work about it. Like, it's just hard. It's just hard to get a read on not only myself and my own content, but like the audience. So I appreciate your feedback. So thank you.
I think that at least for me, the hardest part, or one of the hardest parts about this whole thing, is accepting myself, that I don't have to have anybody else's approval about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it or what I'm saying. That
right, and that's true. And
that's the hardest part for me.
Right.
To accept that side of me, that like this is what I have to do in order to genuinely be me. I have to accept everything, even if it's something about me I don't like. I have to accept that and be open and honest about it with the audience, with you guys, in my mind.
Right.
And the little ones are still asking about Oscar.
Oh, he's doing good. Dude, Oscar had a lot of fun. He slept that whole car ride home.
I bet.
He was out. Yeah.
I bet.
So I will say I was going to add sort of my 2 cents of having discovered your channel not too long ago, Darth.
Yeah.
I will say initially the Deadpool mask threw me off a little bit. I'm also not like a big Deadpool fan, but I think part of it was like I immediately expected this to just be a pure clone of Deadpool. Like I thought you were going to be doing full Deadpool impression with it.
Right,
And it
exactly.
took
Thank
me
you.
actually like sitting down and watching through a video to realize like, oh no, this is a different character. But once I did actually like watch through a video and understand, no, this is a different character. This isn't Deadpool. It's still stream of consciousness in
Yes.
a certain way, which isn't a bad thing. But I do recognize after watching some of it that very much an individual character, not the same. And I mean, I will say like the mask in general has sort of grown on me a bit for being a bit newer around to this.
Cool.
Even like like they were saying, even if you switched up to just like different masks, if you were trying to get away from people expecting Deadpool specifically,
Right.
yeah, I mean,
right,
it's
right.
like a different
Yeah.
mask might be able to work out with that. And
Yeah.
like, I do understand the concern of you want to be able to have your face and like the facial mannerisms to try and connect with people. Cause
Right.
they, especially what they've been talking about, masks are stunting people's understanding of each other because they can't see their facial mannerisms.
Right.
However, I'll say specifically for you, you're really good at conveying emotion with just your voice. Like you can kind of, you can move past that hurdle. Not everybody can, but I think you do a good job of putting inflections in at a good spot.
Okay,
So-
yeah, because like sometimes like when I'll make like a really fucked up joke and I'll just stare at the camera and I got a big goofy smile on my face, but you think I'm just deadpanning the camera. Like it's like, and if people could see that like I'm joking, maybe it would be funnier. I don't know.
That's some of the best moments though, when you
That's
sit there
what
and
I'm
just
saying.
stare at us, and it's
Yep.
like we got to feel the emotion of it, because you're just like staring at us like, so what do you think?
Right,
So,
right, yeah.
those are
It dives
good
us into
moments.
it dives us into it a little bit more with like Snow said, with your mind. It kind of brings you into it a little bit more, right? Where you have to think about it and kind of connect your own way to it.
Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that.
No, we get it, dude. We understand art. We get that, like, in this whole grand scheme of things, we have to be ourselves. We have to, express ourselves in a way.
Yeah, I mean, being a human being is an art form in itself, and I feel like a lot of people aren't very good at it these days.
Hail to the no, man. Hail to the no.
Hey, I just love making people laugh. That's my thing. If I can
That's it.
get people to, bust a gut and chuckle a little bit, I feel like I did my job.
It really is the best remedy, the best medicine. It's like the best healer of division, and it's like with wokeness and comedy now, it's not letting people laugh at all sides. It's like, so we can't all come together because we can't all laugh at each other because they won't let us laugh at them. It's like, I feel like comedy is like the most powerful tool in the world. I honestly, it is a universal language as long as it can be translated and everybody can just, I mean, I guess comedy's different in different parts of the world. I've been to Iran, I've been to Italy. Comedy's different, but I think humor, the essence of humor, is like something that we need more of in this world.
It's biological, man. Laughing with people and seeing that, like we were talking about the facial stuff, right? Laughing and
Yes.
and I see where you're going with it. I think with the art aspect of it or your videos, not so much. Like I don't think people seeing you smile is going to connect them more with it, but like sitting down with you, having a conversation and a genuine laugh between two friends, seeing that it was biological, right? It's a way to connect with people. It's how we form friendships. It's how we form bonds. Like it's how guys, who go to war together, they laugh through the hard times together, and that's part of what strengthens their bond as an individual, or I mean, as a unit. So I get where you're going with it, but keep in mind separating your art from the artist, right? You're an
That's
artist.
true. I mean, like when we hung out, I wasn't wearing a mask and I'm having a good time, laughing.
Just shooting the shit, talking about dumb shit, and wherever it went, it went.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, dude. So you have art and you do art, and people watch your art. Yes, it is you, but it's almost like you're laying yourself out on a canvas. So when you're hanging out, you've had your therapy, right? Darth News is your therapy. That's your therapy. So then when you have those moments where you come sit next to me and hang out and you don't have your mask on and we're just chilling and getting blasted,
exactly.
you can sit back and enjoy it because you don't have you've got it out, right? You got it out.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, it's like therapy hour with myself. I might as well just be sitting in front of a mirror, like talking it out.
Yeah. But instead, it's like you want to share it with the world, which is totally cool. Don't worry, Darth. People watch you. I mean, there's people who watch CNN.
That's true. Well, do they?
There's person who watches CNN.
Yeah, there's that one person.
That one person. Though.
They just moved Don. They just moved Don Lemon to the morning slot. They took him out of his primetime spot and they fired Brian Stelter. It's like
good time.
Well, they're trying to get back to making actual news, and you can't do that if you got those two at the front. It just won't happen.
It's true.
I mean, especially after the disaster that was CNN Plus. Like, whoa.
Oh my God. I think that was the biggest streaming disaster in streaming history.
Less than a month.
Man. What was that one that did the short form video?
Bro, and get this. CNN told a lot of their editors and a lot of their writers to go over. They'll get a pay raise to go to CNN Plus. They went over to CNN Plus, and then when they shut down, they didn't give them their fucking jobs back. They fired everybody, dude.
Shit.
They like got them to leave their cozy position at like the CNN offices to go to CNN Plus just to get fired 3 weeks later.
God damn.
They probably didn't get a pension or anything. They just got.
They created a business just to fire people.
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Fun. That's
so
fun. On
bad.
that note, does anybody have anything else to add about like for Darth with the and just kind of understanding the difference between like the artist and the art and like, dude, I think it's a good idea to change up the masks. I think this your channel, you got to do what you feel is appropriate. And at the end of the day,
because like I said, man, I showed you. I have another channel that I operated for 2.5 years. I uploaded like 300 videos, and I had like 30 subscribers and like no views. And I was like, dude, what? How does this? It's the same shit. It's the same thing I'm doing now, but without a mask. And I don't know. Now I put the mask on, and then all of a sudden people started watching, and it was kind of weird. And I feel like now that I have an audience, maybe it would benefit me without it. But at the same time, the point of my channel was never about the mask or me. It was about the message or what I'm trying to say.
Look at it this way.
I want to be more of a symbol.
People can relate, or people can identify, or people can. Deadpool is comfortable for them because they know the character they've read, whatever, right? It's right. That is the lubricant that gets people into watching it, right? Like if they see just your face on a thumbnail, or if they they click on a video, they don't know who you are. They have no clue, right?
Right.
That's true. The first time they're seeing you. Oh, who's this guy that's doing a Deadpool bit? Let me check that out. That's the lubricant they need, right? Like that's
right.
Getting their foot in the door.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
And I feel like I also, when I started, I felt like the Deadpool mask would almost give me some sort of permission to be offensive or to be inappropriate because Deadpool is inappropriate. So like it kind of like gave me a gateway to speak freely. Because Deadpool wouldn't censor himself, so why would I?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So,
the Queen says you are hilarious and I love your videos.
Thank you, Queen.
We
sorry I missed you. Sorry I missed you. I was there all day.
Yeah, she was like out kind of by your way. You guys probably might even drove by each other opposite directions.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Oh God, speaking of nostalgia. 40 for G4.
40
Fuck G4, man. It's so.
Oh yeah,
and it was so good. Yes. Yeah, talk about old G4.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Naomi Kyle?
No.
Okay. She was one of the hosts on the G4 channel. Never mind.
New G4 or old G4?
Old G4.
I'd have to see a picture. I watched a buttload of G4 back in the day.
Yeah. Damn. So what? I watched like half a video of the quartering talking about this. What went down? What went down with G4 recently? Like,
shit, dude.
They fired that. What's her face?
They're Frost.
Frost.
She came out and basically just started bitching about sexism in gaming and blah blah blah. And everybody, like, just fucking. Of course, you can't say some shit like that and not have a bunch of people do videos. So the shit just blew up. Everybody's talking shit about the, like how the old G4 basically they had hot ladies doing like their news and shit. And they were saying that these what did she say? Yeah, these women didn't exist, to be sexualized. Even though, like, go back and look at G4, man, they were sexualized like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that blew up.
What's wrong with? Aren't like these feminists all about like women being able to sell their bodies and sex work and this and that? What's wrong with?
There's a bunch of gray area. That's the whole. That's why it's confusing. That's
do
why
they have
motherfuckers.
What if these women want to be sexualized? Like, what if they want to be? What if they look good and they want people to know they look good? And it's like, who?
Look. Here's the thing. We want you to be able to sexualize yourself, but we don't want you to sexualize yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's like it's trying to exist in a gray area that is both either black or white.
Right.
Yes.
Like it's so
fluid, baby.
yeah, that's what it is.
It comes and goes with the changing of the wind. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking wacky, dude. It's so fucking wacky.
It doesn't make any sense. I can't keep up with it. It's
one day it's cool, one day it's not cool, man. Like, fuck, dude. I don't even know. That's why I just keep doing me. Fuck everybody else, man. If they don't like it, hey, that's cool. I get it.
And you know what's never going to change? The male gaze. So, like, try as you might. I mean,
it's basic biology, man. Like, you can't, like, stop trying to fight nature because you can't. It's the strongest force, man.
And like Disney's making all their female characters like masculine and like not attractive, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
And it's the worst part is they don't even realize how much men would love to have actual strong women, not strong female characters, but a strong woman.
Yes.
What was I watching recently? Shit. I was watching the Hannibal Lecter movie named Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
I was watching Silence of the Lambs. It's like, you know what? Clarice Starling is a strong woman. She has to, and she's trying. And she's not actively as physically strong as the men, but she's, she pushes herself. She goes through the courses. Spends, and apparently in the books, she spends like extra time at the shooting range because she knows she's going to need to be better with a gun than other people because she's not as physically
It's simple.
Strong,
show us why they're strong.
Yeah.
Don't tell us. Don't be like, oh, she's just a extremely powerful warrior princess that has Jedi powers and can do anything. And it's like, wait, what? No,
but she still gets scared. That's like the part that really cements her as a character and makes you able to attach to her as an audience member. Even as a man, I can identify with her because she's in that terrifying.
They're humanizing. They're humanizing
Yeah.
the character, and when you humanize someone, that means anybody can relate to them. And it's like, now they're just making these Mary Sues. It's like no one can relate to. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Freeze.
G4 and Olivia Munn licking Master Chef helmets after walking around in a slave Leia outfit. They knew what they were doing. That's exactly it. That's it.
Awesome.
And it was awesome. It was the best. We've been watching UFO 1970.
It was so good.
Exactly. Like to walk around and pretend like that shit doesn't exist is just ignorant, man. Come on, let's be honest here. Back in my day, my friend took my son shopping. Oh, that's cute. Y'all are cute, man. Y'all are talking about going prom shopping. Oh man, the kids are growing up, man. My kid's a teenager now. Speaking of, we were talking earlier about kids and how like they don't go outside. I was gonna bring this up earlier, but so kind of circle around back to that. I bought my 13-year-old a fucking BB gun.
Oh hell yeah,
Hell
bro!
yeah.
You gotta get him at 22, man. When he turns 15.
We'll get there.
When he turns 15,
I gotta teach him how to handle the fucking thing first.
That's not what kind did you get him? Is it
some badass fucking thing with a scope that shoots 490 feet per second? And
is
shit
it the
with
pump?
You gotta pump it.
Yeah. Nice.
But it's like
is it pellet?
low resistance, and it fucking goes. Dude. We set it up first shot. We set it up. That the little alley between the barns there.
That's the perfect place to like set up something to shoot.
It's perfect. So we set up a water bottle on the ground down there. He posted up on his knee. First shot, fucking right through the water bottle, both sides. Fucking my boy.
There you go.
So I'm teaching him. I'm teaching him. Yeah, I'm teaching him. So
that's awesome.
But yeah,
that was always exciting when you got your first BB gun because it wasn't like a squirt gun, it wasn't like a Nerf gun. You're like, oh, this could actually hurt something. You're like, this is the next step.
And dude, and that's the thing. When I was a kid, I never got any of that shit because, like my father, he shot himself, he killed himself by shooting himself, and so my mother, growing up, my mother was like, oh, I don't want guns around, so she kind of had her issue with guns, and then like later in life, she let it go and got over it, but. I'm like, I'm not doing that, man. I'm gonna teach my kid like how to handle this shit because, dude, as crazy as the world is, motherfuckers need to know how to handle business when it comes time.
You should look at a gun as a tool and teaching your kid how to use a tool.
Right.
Just like anything else. It's not. It's. You can
And
see
then,
this.
and then
you can see there's a weapon.
Simpson comes in with BB gun fights. Darth's like, guys, we gotta just teach you responsibility and how to be.
Yeah.
And then he said, BB gun fights. What the fuck, man?
I had
Sorry,
airsoft.
Darth.
I had airsoft.
Yeah.
And paintball. Paintball was fun too.
Sorry, Darth. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just thought that was so
you're
hilarious.
good.
You were being so sentimental about it and shit, and then he's just like, BB gun fights, like,
let's go.
Roman candle fights. Remember those? Like,
Oh, yeah. No, you got to do Roman candle jousting. Get on your bikes and ride toward each other with the Roman candles. Yes,
I would do that.
beautiful,
I would
man.
do that now.
Yes,
I agree.
right?
I agree, Fanset. I agree. It was great that he got his first. He got his first iPhone too. Yeah, well, you know what? It's iPhone. Let's see. No, I'm just kidding. It's cool. He got an iPhone 13 on his 13th birthday, so it's pretty badass.
Say 13's not quite like too young, right? Like he's gonna be on the internet anyway.
Oh, they've had phones and stuff.
Yeah.
They've had phones and stuff. Let's see. They think they are superior because they live on the coast. I do, but I'm better at gaming than them. Well, I believe that, Mike. I believe you are better than them, bro. If you don't like it, there must be something wrong with you, not the movie. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. Lawn darts, baby. Yes, I fucked with lawn darts back in the day. Do you guys ever fuck with lawn darts?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, well I was shooting a compound bow by the time I was 14.
That's what's up. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here, dude. Same here. See, and that's what I mean. Like this is, and like Snow, you got a young man at the house, and you're teaching him this shit. You get it. Like, we got to teach these kids to get out and experience life, the world around them, and teach them how to be responsible when it comes to a gun or a weapon or a toy, or I mean not a toy, a tool, and separate the difference between tools and toys, right? Like,
Oh, I agree.
four-wheeler,
Yeah.
four-wheeler. Yeah. Yes, it's a
But,
toy, but you have to be responsible with it. Right.
That's the same thing. Like with my son, he's 12, but he's still not quite there for that next level yet. Like I need to see more responsibility out of him before I take him to the next point. You know, he's got a BB gun, but he wants to learn how to shoot a real gun. And I'm like, well, you know, show me that you can clean up the dog shit without me asking once in a while. You know, something like that. You know, show me a little incentive here, kid. But I'm dealing with that phone generation. You know, he's always got that damn phone in front of his face, looking at shorts or TikToks or whatever, and Pokemon, and it's. I'm trying to deal with that because I know we were stuck in front of the boob tube, but sometimes you gotta take your kid's phone away and just make them. You know,
Dude, I was only stuck in front of the TV on Saturday mornings, bro.
That's it.
That
baby.
was my thing too. Maybe after
my
school
parents,
for a
my
bit,
parents, I watched maybe some Power Ranger after school, but I was usually doing homework and then playing in the yard and then going to bed, eating dinner, going to bed. Yeah, I didn't have a phone, didn't have a computer, didn't have any of that shit. I was fine. I turned out fine. We all turned out good.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, come home when the streetlights come on.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's to be debated.
I think our generation is different because we were already like kind of growing up or grown up when technology really came around with like the iPhone and stuff. So we already had developed minds and we could look at it objectively. Like we didn't have this and now we do.
Right.
Kids that had that from the moment they were born don't understand. They just have a totally different view of the world. And I think we're like one of the last generations to really have a certain wisdom that can't be taught to the new generations. It has to be lived.
Well,
and
we can teach them it. We got to remember to do it.
I mean, we can teach them, but it's totally different. Like all the shit we were talking about this morning, like with the nostalgia. I haven't seen any kids do any of that ever.
I know.
I just haven't.
Well, when we grew up having to wait for our shows, right? We had nothing on demand. It wasn't like you could just pull up a thing. I mean, real quick though, y'all ever been to Laser World? I'd never been to Laser World. I have no clue what that is. We had Discovery Zone. That's what we had.
We had Zap
What's up,
Zone.
Awesome One? Yes, there's like I think everybody had some kind of equivalent to that, and there was a pick up a park. Let's see.
With kids, you gotta play off their interest. Like great example, last night, my son, we noticed that Venus was very prevalent down here. I live in Arizona, so we got really good skies. And Venus was real prevalent, so we busted out the telescope about 10:30 last night and just kicked back and checked out the stars for a minute. And when you find something that your kid wants to get into, indulge in that with them, and that'll help.
Yeah.
That's the best thing
yeah.
I've figured out.
That's what I do, man. That 100%, Snow. 100.
Yeah. Let them breathe. Let them run with it.
That's it. That's
yeah,
it.
because you never know what they'll pick up.
Our oldest, they go with their dad. So they're Keshik's kids, my stepkids. They go with their dad on Sunday mornings, and he's like, the 13-year-old. He's 13 legally. He can kind of make that decision whether he goes with them or not. He didn't want to go with them today. He wanted to stay here and shoot his gun.
Yeah.
Like I don't blame you, man. So we'll probably be doing some of that later. But yeah, man, people have to get your kids out. Get your kids out. Teach them something outside. Teach them about the earth. Teach them about go chasing in puddles for frogs, man. That kind of shit's important. And it teaches something to the next generation, man. It teaches them to appreciate the shit around them, I think. And on
you got
that
some
note,
fireflies
guys,
in your area, go grab a jar, catch
there
some
it is.
fireflies.
Oh, they've done that. Yeah, they like to go out and hit them with the baseball bat. But whatever, whatever you gotta do. But on that note, guys, I think we are gonna wrap it up. We've been going an hour and a half. That's typically what we do. Real quick, I'm gonna let the panel go around. And then while we're going around, everybody get your last hits in for the day, because I know y'all motherfuckers got responsibilities to do today, and you might as well do a fucking stone to shit. So let's start with our boy, Mr. Freeze Peach.
What's up, everybody? Been an excellent Sunday morning here on the podcast. I've been enjoying my time here past couple of weeks. I've been crashing on Ord's couch, and he's just letting me hang out. It's been nice. Yeah. You can catch me. You know what? I'm actually going to be switching up my gaming stream. I think I'm going to announce it right now. I am going to do Twitch, so Ords. I'm going to do some Twitch streaming. I'm going to try it out tonight.
Rate your ass.
Thinking 4:30 or 5 o'clock Eastern. You can find me on Twitch. I'll be doing the Pokemon Ironmon challenge. Let's see if I can even make it to Brock. Let's first see if I can make it out of the lab, and then if I can make it to Brock, because it's a rough challenge. Other than that, Tuesdays you can find me over on Drew's channel, Supreme Heretic, at 6:45, and Fridays you can find me on my second channel, Blast from the Past Gaming. This week we're going to be doing just a generic chat, just sit down, talk with you guys about something. It'll be something from the past, maybe some movies we like, music, fads, things like that. Well, we'll get into some of the stuff we didn't cover here. We'll see what Megan's fads were that she was into growing up. But yeah, that's what I've got going on. Come and check me out. Yeah, I think the next big one I'm going to try out is Twitch tonight, and the channel name is the same, Free Speech Gaming.
Hell yeah, man. Go check out my boy. You guys can hear me, right? Everybody can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, my computer sometimes has this thing where it's like, let me pause everything for a second and then kick back in. I don't fucking know. Anyway, yeah, guys, go check out Free Speech Gaming. I'm gonna you have that the Twitch already up, right?
No, I haven't scheduled it yet or anything.
Oh no, what I'm saying is, I follow
the channel's already there.
Okay, cool.
Channel's
I
already there.
Follow you. All right, so our next thing panelist is gonna come up and talk. I'm gonna drop Free Speech's Twitch, and then we'll go from there. So thank you, Free Speech. Go check them out. I'll drop the link here in a second. My boy Darth motherfucking News, let the people know.
What is up, everybody? I had a great stream this morning. I am high as fuck, and I'm about to go to a Renaissance festival, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
You son of a bitch! I want to go.
Yeah,
Where you go?
yeah.
Where's that at, man?
It's in Macomb. It's like it's an out.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
Yeah,
an hour
Western
away
University. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go put on my. It's not really Renaissance. It's a Viking outfit, but it'll look dope with my long hair. So I'm just gonna go do that. But anyway, you can reach me over at Darth News, and my second channel is Darth TV. People tell me they have trouble finding it. So if you want to find my second channel, the best way to do that would be to go to my main channel at Darth News, go to the community tabs and look under channels, or just under the main. And my second channel is attached right there. Just click on it. It's like my throwaway channel, but in case YouTube banishes me from my main channel, which potentially could happen, they could just get rid of me for the stuff I talk about. Yeah, it's my backup, so I would appreciate subscribe. If you subscribed, yeah, it'd be awesome.
Hell yeah, go check them out, y'all. Appreciate that. Hold on a sec here. All right. Here's Free Speech's link. I just dropped that, so go follow him on Twitch. He's gonna be streaming later tonight, and then I'll get ready to drop Darth's. My brother Snow, my brother the Cotton King, right here. Let's go, bro. Let the people know.
Oh yeah, Snow Dub here. Around the corner on the pay phone. Got the 40 and the fat ounce sack getting twisted. Appreciate all the love you guys give for the cotton. We got another Cotton Council coming at you this Saturday night, and we have a special commercial we're going to put in there in our intro that promotes this show. So that'll be pretty cool. We're going to have a little Potcast commercial we're going to add to our little intro section at the beginning of Cotton Council. So get there early. Might have Darth News on, sounds like.
Hell yeah. Yep. I'll let you know too, man. I'll keep in touch with you.
Let's do it. And all kinds of ill puppet shit. You know where I'm at. You know who it is. Much love, guys.
Hell yeah, Snow. I appreciate you coming on. I know that you're having issues with the internet and shit like that, and so I do appreciate you taking the time, man. I'm gonna drop your link here in a second. I'm gonna play a clip, and then we'll get you all out of here. Thank you for dropping that Free Speech. I see that you dropped that. All right, we'll play a clip, and then we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. I'll be right back to give you my little spiel. So sit tight. I love you guys, and we'll see you in a second.
Crack open those sandwiches I got at the gas station. I'm so hungry I could eat a sandwich from a gas station.
There's one for everyone. Oh, Audrey, wake up Aunt Edna. It's time for her to eat and take her pill.
Please get off me. Mom, tell Audrey to quit pushing on Edna on me. I'm sick of her lying on me all the time.
Be quiet. Annie.
Honey, it's only a few hours to Phoenix. Let her be. She's fine.
She's not fine.
She's fine. Don't be silly.
She's not fine, Clark. She's dead.
Good old family road trips. Gotta love it, right? Gotta love those good old fashioned road trips.
Chevy Chase is the man.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Well, you know me. I'm Ords. I'm fucking hanging out here in the boardroom. Go check out the other channel that's demonetized. Let's get this one to 1,000. Go tonight. We're gonna go a little early on Twitch myself, so hopefully we'll be able to raid Free Speech. I'm gonna go a little early tonight, so come hang out with us on Twitch, twitch.tv/ordsboard. Y'all know where we're at. Lots coming up. So thank you to everybody who's showing love and support in the chat tonight, who just is here and continuously supports me. Why, I don't know, but thank you guys from the bottom of my fucking heart. I appreciate every single one of you. Y'all are amazing. We're going to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to play some clips. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Remember, party on, y'all.
Sometimes in life, when your haters aren't listening to you, you straight up gotta give them some good-ass reading material.
As soon as this interview's done, I'm taking the shit off. I'm gonna fucking go jack off in the bathroom and go rock 80,000 people.
Perfect.
Good night and party on.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.